Oh, change the stock to 3.
I can do that?
Yeah, we will rotate between matches. Like, who? Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
It is written. 3 stock is the best stock. For 1 versus 1.
How do you do the HP stuff? Can you do that?
Yeah, I think you could do that.
Mm.
I think if you want to test that out in a little bit, we can do that.
Yeah.
So, hello, everyone.
Hey.
We're streaming together, Joel and I. This is some consider this to be a unicorn of streaming because it happens so infrequently. But we're together now, and everything's going to be okay. Question: audio good? Can you hear Joel? Everything's good?
Yeah, just check it, y'all.
What he said. Check the microwave. Let's see. The video quality, we're at 2200 bitrate. It's 60 frames a second. It probably won't be that, but it'll be close. So I hope it looks good.
You know, I think we actually have the identical capture card, but mine is in 30, so you know, I'm gonna look at the gamepad while I'm playing, but whatever, it doesn't matter. I think
we're both looking at the gamepad for this because honestly, it lowers the delay, and it's just 60 frames a second. Yeah, because if I look at XSplit right now, like while we're playing this, I'll get like 40, 30, sometimes 20. It's like, fuck that.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the first time Joel and I are actually squaring off on stream. Off stream, we've done officially 1 match, 1 stock. 3 minutes ago.
Yeah, we just briefly tested out how the lag would be, because, you know, I've heard this, like, the inevitable delay would be terrible. You know, we have a little bit of delay, but it's not that bad. It's definitely manageable. So I'm excited. I'm excited to totally be terrible at this. You know,
maybe I have my moments. Hootie and I, if you guys were there for the stream the other day with Hootie and I, the lag was unfucking bearable, which is weird because Joel and I are across a fucking ocean and it's completely playable. Okay, let's do
You ever
this.
think about how, like, the internet really works? Like, all the zeros and ones being sent over seas?
I know, through packets, whatever that is.
So, yeah.
Okay, I'm seeing some lag here.
Maybe because we're streaming at the same time.
Yeah, that's true. Still playable.
Yeah. I play Pink Falcon, you know. I kind of limit myself to 1 character only. I'm a little bit boring that way, but... you know, you play every character, right?
I play like 10.
Yeah.
Oh!
Hey!
Not yet. Oh, we got items on.
We do?
Yeah,
is that a bad thing, or... See, I have oh, shit! I have no frame of reference or whatever that's called. Oh,
no, I generally... items are fun as fuck, but I generally don't do items for 1v1s. Sorry.
Oh, damn it!
I may as well take advantage. It's the hypest robots.
Mega Man! Did you ever watch the Mega Man cartoon?
Oh, yeah.
What's like...
Now I've got your power. That's all I remember from it.
All I remember was, like, the intro being amazingly animated by, like, Koreans, and then the actual animation being, like, you know, dog shit.
Oh, the animation for a lot of those early 90s, late 80s video game shows were fantastically horrible. See, but yeah, the intros always are much better.
You know, I hate to say this, but I think actually being, like, big is a terrible, like, disadvantage, because, I don't know, whenever I'm big, I just take more punches by people.
Yeah. I played a match against Donkey Kong as Villager, and I just kept hitting him with the slingshot over and over and over again. He couldn't avoid them, because he was so big, he had so much girth.
You know, I gotta say,
yeah.
Captain Falcon has, like, a fucking massive bulge.
That's good.
Like for a kid's game, like the man had... Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's for the ladies. Don't let the bulge fool you. That's not for us, you and I.
I think Captain Falcon is for both teams.
For both?
Yeah.
Is he like the Freddie Mercury of the Smash world? Or actually no, because Freddie was, I think, more into the bats.
I think Freddie he just like annihilated everything with his, you know, rectal ravager. I don't know. I just get the impression. I read an autobiography about Freddy, and he was like a connoisseur of genitals. Like he just did both, I think.
Yes, he did. That is correct. You know, there was supposed to be a movie starring Borat. You know, Sacha Baron Cohen.
Yeah.
And Sacha Baron Cohen wanted the movie to be like really honest. It's like a really honest look into the life of Freddie Mercury. You know, like a lot of gay sex, drugs, and the band members of Queen wanted it to be more kid-friendly. So Sacha Baron Cohen just like pulled out of the project.
It's like they didn't even know their own like bandmates, you know.
It's like, come on.
Damn it!
Freddie was one of the most controversial figures in rock and roll, and you're gonna make it like a PG movie. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
You know, I gotta be honest. Like, why Sasha? Like, I know the guy looks like him, but like,
that's it. That's it. All right, good game.
Yeah.
All right. So listen, turn items off.
All right.
Is that okay?
Try that. Yeah.
All right.
You know, this is a random thing, but did you... I know this is completely, like, off the wall, but I'm just gonna ask you, did you ever know about MacArthur Wheeler?
I don't know who that is.
MacArthur Wheeler was a criminal who covered himself in lemon juice thinking he was gonna be invisible.
Huh?
There's oh, shit. There's more to this story, but basically there was a criminal in, I think, Texas of all places. By the way, I can't seem to configure item stock right.
I got it. Yeah, I took care of it. I think when it's your turn again, then you just turn your items off as well.
Yeah. But basically the story goes like this. MacArthur Wheeler was this guy that he heard this like urban legend that, well, lemon juice on paper makes, you know, ink invisible, you know, which in itself it sounds, you know, weird. But the guy robbed a bank thinking that if he covered himself in lemon juice, the security cameras wouldn't see him.
Oh my god. Did he really do that?
He really did it, and this was on the news, and you think, like, this is really, like, some bullshit. Like, the human mind cannot be this incomprehensible, but the man walked in on this, like, fully, you know, there are tons of people in this bank, but he just, like, slided in, covered in lemon juice, and, you know, did his thing. Now later, when they arrested him, like, what are you thinking? He proclaimed, "But I wore the juice."
Oh my god.
MacArthur Wheeler.
Yeah, I think Einstein said something about the universe and human stupidity being infinite, but he wasn't sure about the universe. And I've learned that to be true. Fucking lemon juice. Well, I had the invisible ink kits when we were young. I had that. Yeah, and I, you know, sent secret dick messages to my friends.
So that really works, though.
It worked. I don't know about lemon juice, but it, you know.
Yeah.
I had some fun things that we would send back and forth in class. Boobies, testicles.
Oh, damn it!
I preempted
I gotta be honest. Like, Captain Falcon's such a fucking brick house of a you know, bulging man, but his Falcon Punch is terrible. Like, I can never connect it. Like, what's the appropriate time to actually use this thing?
I think a recovery. I think, like, someone's trying to get back on the stage, you're gonna preempt them, and then you kind of charge the punch up. Oh my god, that spike. Yes!
You know, I don't know why, but I get this, like, Hadoge vibe from Captain Falcon.
Oh.
Hadoge.
It's very hard, okay.
you know, I don't know why. I think it's the broken English. Like, I think when I get the final smash, Falcon actually goes, Falcorm! Oh. Like, he's got this, like...
Isn't that the dragon from the Neverending Story? Falcorm? Or something? Or is that Falcor? Sorry.
A trainee? You know...
I know you talk. Yeah. Oh, fuck.
But, that movie was odd. I didn't like that movie, but I watched it a ton. I had it on VHS, and, you know... You know, like when you're a kid and you're watching movies, like you don't know if a movie is bad or not.
You just watch it. It's just there. It just is. And that's the thing. Like, I liked a lot of bad movies when I was younger.
Same with video games. Like, you know, when I grew up, and I grew up, that's very, arguable, but
arguable for both of us.
But when people said, like, this game is bad or whatever, like, I never felt that as a kid. Like, there was no real quality of differentiating between what's crap and what's not. I think
pretty much. Okay, my quality was if I rented the game again from Blockbuster.
Yeah.
If I rented the game twice, that means I liked it. And if I never thought about it again, then I probably didn't like it that much. Like, Lost Vikings was a game I rented like 6 times. But I never finished it. So, I was always hoping I'd get my save file again, but I never did.
I gotta be honest, like, I think review sites are fucking dying. Like, IGN and all that, I think it's just gonna be word of mouth by, like, ironically streamers and stuff like this, because,
I know.
We're gonna trust more, corporate, I mean, hey, I'm not being, like, going on a moral crusader against, review sites. But really, what's more honest, a big corporate site with ads, or, people like us that just, like, tell dick jokes and talk about Captain Falcon's dick, but...
Well, Captain Falcon's dick. To be honest, dude, I think mostly us, because obviously the review sites there's a bias. We've learned this over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Some of them are still legit. Some of them still actually do what they have to do. But like when I talk about if I like or don't like a game, I don't really give a score. So here's the thing. If you want to know how good a game is, you can go to one of those review sites or Metacritic. You can go to anything like that, and you can just find out the score. And that takes 10 seconds of your time.
Yeah.
Or if you want to watch a stream or a YouTube video, you could do that. It could take a few hours, but you'll definitely find out if the game is good or not. You can watch us play it, you can watch us talk about it, and you can watch us be honest about it.
I want to retract a little bit, because there was bad games when I was young. We weren't total idiots, of course, but I think the harshness definitely grew with the internet being a thing, It definitely was bad games when I was young, but there was never like, this game is, is ass. Like, I think the AVGN really, like, made the whole, like, angry review thing totally like a trope.
It kind of did.
It wasn't like a thing when I was young.
Not so much.
The worst game I actually remember was possibly, like, I say this a lot on my stream, but a boring game is the worst kind of game. Because, like, a bad game or a bad movie can be entertainingly bad, but, the ultimate blasphemy and sin is when something's just plain boring.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, there's a lot of that. I've played some bad games on purpose. You know this.
Yeah.
We both have. But if it's just, there's some unforgivable levels of bad, which is just, there's nothing redeemable here. I forget what it was. There's a game called Flashback, I think it was, when I was a kid. I rented it.
One, yeah.
I didn't like it. I didn't get it. It wasn't I was expecting Super Mario or Metroid, and I got like this cerebral game that my 8-year-old mind couldn't handle.
I think a lot of this is arbitrary because, a game cover drew so much of my imagination in, and
True.
If you ever seen no, not Faxon, what is that game? It's like a shoot-'em-up game, and it has like this old like hellbilly banjo fucker on it.
Yep. Phalanx.
Yeah.
Which is actually, I think, a formation, a Spartan formation or Roman formation. And then you play the game, it's got a banjo guy on the cover, and you're like, nope. And then you play it, and it's like a shoot 'em up, like space game.
Yeah.
It's like, huh? There's another thing I wanted to mention. Like, I didn't know certain games were good or bad, because also I had Nintendo Power, and they were very, very lenient with their reviews. You know what I mean? They weren't going to trash a game. They were a little bit more tactful than that because they had to be. I also had EGM, and they were a little bit brutal. And they would give some of my favorite games shitty scores, and I would get angry.
Well, speaking about this again, I mean, I think that the worst travesty is like when you see on a review site, you see like the whole page is ads for a game to review in. And of course they're gonna give the game fucking a good review. Like, if they wouldn't, all that, money is essentially lost.
Yeah, like Assassin's Creed, all those games, they have like deals with that. Yeah. And then they're buggy as fuck. And, here's a new one every year. Buy it, asshole. We know you want to.
I don't know if this is unfair, but when I think of like soulless crap, I think Assassin's Creed.
Like, at the moment, that's the new one, yeah.
Yeah. Now, I don't know if that's entirely true or not, but it seems that Ubisoft, for me, is kind of like...
The new EA?
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people have been saying.
But I did enjoy Zombie U a little bit, but...
I loved Zombie U. That was fun. And Far Cry is good. You know, it's they had an engine already. You know, they built on a previous thing, and that's what made it good. They had 2 years. But Assassin's Creed, the once-a-year thing is... Ooh.
Fucking shit match.
Ooh. We can do, if you want, we could do items or whatever, anything you want. Just let me know, because like I said, it's not that you're worse or I'm better. I just have had this game since it first came out.
Where our skill, I would say, compared to like those like pro melee players.
Oh no,
we're just like sausage water, man. We're
yeah.
just like the cold sausages at midnight.
What's sausage water? Is that like the hot chocolate starfish and the hot dog flavored water? Is that what that is?
Are you referring to us as Linkin Park? I mean, Limp Bizkit?
Same thing.
Different name.
All right, doesn't matter. Choo-choos! My friend...
Did you have anybody that listened to that?
Huh?
Did you have anybody, like, you knew that was
yes.
actually... Like, you
yes. Did? Yeah, dude, in New York, at least for me, a lot of my friends in high school or, you know, whatever, growing up, they loved that shit. Yeah, they loved the Nookie.
The Nookie.
The Nookie.
The Nook. Tom Nook.
I'll tell you what, though. Funny story about Limp Bizkit is that sorry, about bad music.
Synonymous, but okay.
My friend that I used to work with is going through a breakup, and she posted on her Facebook a number of Nickelback lyrics, and now everyone's making fun of her, and she doesn't know why. Could you imagine being so out of the loop that Nickelback lyrics are deep to you?
I think it's blissful ignorance. Like, if you have... Could you imagine, like, just having bad taste? See how easy the world will get. Like, you want to really, like, differentiate, but, like, I want to sit down and, like, listen to some Floyd or, like, The Who, or, like, you want to listen to... No, I just want to listen to, like, screeching noises. I want to listen to, you know, Skrillex. And, I mean, yes, I'm sure there's fans tonight that like Skrillex and stuff like
sure.
it, but music is subjective. But for me, like, if I didn't give a shit, I would just, like, put on, like, dubstep, because it's just, like, loud noises.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's like the South Park episode. Do you remember where he has to get drunk, Stan?
Yeah.
To, like things? What was it? The President Obama... The duck was the president, and it was shitting out of its mouth?
Yeah.
That episode was pretty much exactly how I see it. Oh, you're wrecking.
Up, man.
Yeah, you're getting there. It's pretty good. That's how you do a Falcon Edgeguard.
I don't know why, but this relates back to like when I did the Animal Crossing video for you, but the gyros were fucking creepy. They look like fucking some David Lynch-esque monstrosity that like will eat your dreams. Like, what is this thing?
Yeah, I mean, people say they're fire hydrants when I play against them. Like, my friends are like, "Are you and your cheap fire hydrant?" I'm like, it's kind of not though.
What is anything?
It's a sentient. I don't know. It's a.
But then again, what is things? What is
things?
Joel, all 2014. Subconsciously dreaming together, you know.
That's right. That's what Chrono Trigger's about.
A young man on acid.
Oh yeah. Billy Boy Hicks. You know the like Peruvian. Oh shit. Well, now I have a chance.
Yeah, Billy Boy's down.
Whoa.
Okay.
You gave me that, Joel. That's how you fucking do a Falcon Punch.
You fucking gave me that though, but man, when you most connect that shit, it's just like it just feels so good. It's like
no, that's the hit.
Yeah, when you're moving like furniture and like there's the perfect dimension, it just clicks so right. It's those moments, those tiny moments in life that makes me so glad.
I know, isn't it? It's like Mike when he comes over, he's like, I need my fix. And it's like every time you land like a Crenando punch or like a Falcon punch or one of those really hard to hit maneuvers,
yeah,
it's like a little dopamine high. I'm gonna do Asteroid Base. It's one of my maps.
I will say this: of all the maps I've tried so far in Smash, the Star Fox map is like the worst. Not because it's like badly designed, but like
no, it's wonderfully designed. It looks great.
It looks great,
it's
but plays
cool
like,
as fuck.
It plays like meat, you know. It's
yeah.
The thing that kills me is not players or fucking up. It's the level itself just ruining it, you know.
I agree. I don't. My friends and I will not. We've tried that map a few times. We tried to like it. It's just that when the level kills you more than the other players,
yeah,
that's when you have, I think, a bad level. And you know what? I can't even say that because some people fucking love that level, but yeah, it's just not for me.
I will say this: Nintendo giving this like weird nod to like pro players because all they want to play is Final Destination, and you have this option of just like converting everything into a fucking line, you know, to fight on.
I love that, by the way. The variety is nice to look at. I don't always like flat stages, but to be fair, I understand why people play them so much. Careful.
Why is that fucking tree so deadly?
Did you know about the tree?
No. I barely know who I am anymore, Vinny.
Okay. Be careful of the tree will fuck you, okay?
Okay. You know that's like, I know, I don't want to bring in like sexuality into this, but you know, Captain Falcon's dog and everything, but did you know people are sexually attracted to trees?
Oh yeah, dendrophiliacs they're called.
Yeah. Like how does that work?
Why do we both know this? That's the
Well,
the sad thing.
We're like
we're cultured,
you know.
We're worldly folk.
I barely passed grade school, but I sure have this like extensive knowledge of trees. You know?
Trees and the guy who covered himself in lemon juice for totally non-sexual reasons.
Yeah, I guess that's what makes us like streamers, because you know, basic common sense that's out of the window, but stuff like that.
Useless trivia, yeah, we got plenty of that. I could tell you about the Lord of the Rings extended editions, but I can't tell you about math. Try to get me to calculate a tip on a dinner, and I'm awful at it. Careful. There you go. That's how you do it. Yeah, just you'll learn eventually to fear the tree.
Yeah. But going back to this thing about trees, like I know people, you like what you like, but a tree is like that's like being attracted to like paint or like carrot juice or like it there's no sexuality to it.
I can think of like paint, you could like it's like
yeah, you kind of like paint yourself with but then again, it's the color itself. Wouldn't that go into like New Year's being like an orgasmic overload? I mean, I don't know.
I think you get so high from the paint that you're pretty much anything is sexually attractive at that point. Paint thinner though. That's
all right. Let's play a little mental game here. What is the absolute weirdest thing, like most outrageous thing you could ever think of that people would be sexually attracted to?
Paper. Just
paper
blank pieces of paper.
Yeah, you know what? Here's the thing though. I think there's people that there's one fucker. There's just one fucker in some like creepy Czechoslovakian dungeon, I don't know though. It might be the probability that there's not. I mean, everything has a percentual chance.
Okay, there's something that everything has happened at least once.
Yeah, exactly. You can actually get hit by a bus right now. You screaming right into your house. It might happen. There is a small chance. The possibility of it not happening is improbable.
Sure, but it could happen, and everything has happened, and there's a sexual fetish for probably everything. When you have 6 billion people in a planet, sharing a planet together, someone's gonna be attracted to paper.
I wonder if
someone's gonna be like sexually aroused by air. Well, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
If you think about it. No, really. Hang on, let me explain myself. A nice cool breeze on a buttocks, and it just kind of like rubs that buttocks the right way. That makes more sense than paper, as far as I'm concerned.
Do you think?
Obviously,
Do you think somebody's like sexually attracted, like, as a fetish to Nickelback because they're bad?
Oh, please, God!
It's like a degradation fetish. It's like, oh God, it's so bad.
Where has this conversation gone? Straight back to Nickelback. It's not fair, man. I just want to forget about them. It's been 10 long years. I still can't get rid of the memories of Nickelback. They violated me.
Seriously, I know this is sort of like an inside joke at this point, but really, what is it about Nickelback that is so fucking foul and bad?
It's just they're fun to hate. That's really it became. I hate to say it, but hating Nickelback became a meme.
Yeah.
And it was just fun to jump on because they're easy to hate because it's just shitty Nirvana. Whatever Nirvana did right, they did wrong. Even Chad Kroeger looks like a bizarro, like Superman bizarro version of like methed out Kurt Cobain. And Kurt was, like a normal looking dude. Chad Kroeger, his like features are like weird. Yeah, it's like just hate them. They want it, trust me.
Yeah.
Do you ever see the video where it's like someone throws like a rock at Chad Kroeger's head? He's like, "You guys want to hear some rock and roll?" And then they throw another rock at him later. Yeah. That's the video. It's just him
there's
giving up.
Irony lost on that though, with rocks. But I think Chad Kroeger. I mean, if I was hit by a fucking pebble in my noggin, I'd be fucking discouraged to play. But I think the word out of all these rock and roll mummies that still exist today. Axl Rose fucking...
Nah, he really jumped off that shark.
Yeah.
He was jumping the shark, and then he landed on it and jumped back off of it. Awful. And he's had plastic surgery, and he looks like shit. It's just, ugh. What a mess that guy is. Oh my god.
I gotta ask, why is Guns N' Roses still a thing?
Because they have that Appetite for Destruction album, which is pretty amazing.
They made that album. It's like Michael Jackson. He made Thriller,
Oh shit. Yeah, he made Michael Jackson's got a lot of great songs. I'm not even kidding. I really enjoy Michael Jackson's some. I can't say all of his music I know, but some stuff is really good.
Shit.
Thriller's great, But yeah, Guns N' Roses. Ooh, Joel.
All right. Well, good match though, but fucking hell. Again, I think a lot of deaths are totally attributed to the fact that you're doing this miscalculated fucking jump judgments.
That happens, yeah.
Yeah. I will say that is it Beat It that has Van Halen playing on it?
It's got Eddie. Yeah, Eddie's got
Yeah, I think before the solo starts, you notice it actually knocking on the guitar.
Do I notice a what?
When you actually hear the solo in Beat It, you hear 3 knocks or something like that, and it's actually Eddie actually knocking on the guitar itself.
Oh, I never heard that.
No, you'll never hear it.
Someone says Dirty Diana was the one he played on. I think he also played on that one. But Michael Jackson just knew. He collaborated with Freddie Mercury, collaborated with Paul McCartney. He was a musical force, and the thing about him being a musical force, it led him to turn into a zombie.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he had a lot of other things that made him happy.
I gotta ask though, cause this was before my time. I am 21, but
yeah.
I mean, you are older than I. How was the American reaction to? Was it Janet Jackson with the whole Super Bowl nipple thing?
Yeah, it was outrage for that. That wasn't even that long ago. That was what, 4 or 5 years?
Yeah, but I don't remember shit about it. But that was because we live in Sweden. Everything that happens here is like a moose takes a shit in the wood. But
right. There was a huge reaction against that.
Yeah.
And for seemingly no reason as well.
Yeah, but what was the thing about that? Was it Justin Timberlake or something like that?
Yeah, he scriptedly undid her clothes, and there's a nipple. That's it. It was nothing offensive. No one got hurt. No one died. And then they went back to their barbaric sport of men crashing into each other to give each other spinal concussions. But God forbid a harmless nipple that gives life. That fucking babies feed from that, are harmless, beautiful things that could only kill someone if you suffocate someone between them. And yeah, that caused a huge shitstorm, outrage, controversy. Will America ever be the same? I wonder. Because in a world where you could show nipples at the Super Bowl.
That's America! America, goddammit! I think America, I mean, listen, I'm no anti-America guy. I think
neither am I. I love living here.
Yeah, and I love its culture too, because for as much as people rip on America for this and that, I mean, everything you consume is basically American. Be it food, clothes, or just entertainment in general. You can have your anti-American stance and everything, but when it boils down to it, you're consuming something from something you hate, so it's like a necessary evil. I don't know.
We are necessary evil, and
my point being that America's great, but the only thing that is slightly like worrying is the extreme moral crusade, because you know violence is great, but sex is not. But in Japan, however, it's the total opposite.
Yeah.
Did you know, for example, that they had to change Metal Gear Rising, the blood to like semen instead?
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean? What was like the blood is white?
Yeah.
Oh, like because he's a nano machine like bot thing, and it's like fuel or something.
Pretty much.
What the fuck? Come on. Yeah, and then like some countries, they ban like the violent stuff. It's weird because America, we're so. It's like there's no problem with violence and guns and death, but then God forbid you say a word, or God forbid like a nipple is shown. You know, people. What the hell kind of priorities do we have as Americans? It's kind of fucked up. You know, and the irony of it's not lost on me either. It's like, huh.
I think if you realize this stuff, life becomes so much harder to live. Like once you start to like really become aware of how strange and surreal life is, life kind of becomes a living nightmare you can't wake out of.
I know, no, you're right. Actually, it does. It's like, for me, a lot of things bother me about this world I live in. A lot of things bother me about the country. A lot of things bother me about censorship and about hypocrisy and a lot of annoying things, especially living in New York. You know, at the moment, things are kind of bad with things. I'm not going to get into it. I don't want to talk about it on stream. But let's just say this. I have to willfully ignore it without being ignorant of it. Good job. I've learned to put it out of my head and stick to the things I enjoy. And if I ever get to a point where I have to act or do something, I know how to make an informed decision.
Yeah.
That's as much as I can hope for. Like, I feel like I have the proper perspective. That said, I don't obsess over how shitty things are.
The only thing I truly hate from like an international standpoint, it doesn't matter if you're from fucking Uzbekistan, from fucking, you know, this or that, you know, the one common thing that I hate, and I think you agree on this, but I fucking hate modern art where like nudity and like vomiting on yourself is, you know, classy and high culture.
Did you see the video Interior Semiotics?
Is that the one where she like she makes
SpaghettiOs in her vagina?
Yeah.
Lyle and I we're talking about this. It's that's art. Why is that art again?
It's art because it's not. It's so counterculture that, you know what?
It's a statement against art, basically. Yeah. That's what you're saying.
But I will say this, though. You don't have to be like... I will say this. This sounds ridiculous, but... What is that guy? Andy Warhol with the Campbell soup?
Yeah.
I think that's like... Is that art? Because... I mean, the guy drew it. It's graphic design, but...
It's pop art. It's the statement is about the consumerist nature, about, you know, how that's what we are now. That was basically what he's saying, like, oh, it's the 60s, we are this now. We are this Campbell soup can.
You even theorizing about this and, like, giving some, you know, insight on why it's art. If you take that into account and then you compare it to, like, Interior Semiotics or whatever it is, like, in reality, what does it really try to say? You know, that SpaghettiOs are smell like puss?
Don't think it's supposed to say that. I think Lyle had an explanation for it. He said something like, it was supposed to symbolize... that SpaghettiOs are...
Smell like puss.
I guess that's all, yeah. It's something about, like, the womb and birth. Okay. And, like, I don't know. I gave up. I gave up already. No, but the Warhol thing is worth trying to figure out because he was such an immensely influential and popular artist. Like, he was huge in the 60s. Like, you know, the Velvet Underground with Lou Reed... Mm-hmm. You know, who made Metal Machine Music, his most famous album. Lou Reed was basically found and discovered by Andy Warhol.
I didn't know that.
And he had the power to do that kind of shit. Like, he started the Velvet Underground. Mm-hmm. You know, and that was an incredibly influential band. So, yeah, he had a lot of influence. Why? I'm not sure, but it's worth thinking about.
I think
I like the Men in Black explanation better.
Is art something that makes you think? I mean, if we're boiling down to it, then in reality, an elephant taking a shit is art, but I think honestly, when you say something is not art, it's something that doesn't make you think. In reality, because like people always say like pornography is like the anti-art, because it's like tits.
It causes sexual thought with no artistic merit. That's the explanation. Like Bill Hicks had a little bit that I love, where he talks about pornography
and the spearmint double mint.
That's right, yeah, spearmint double mint, and then like he puts it between his legs, like the Coke or whatever. But Bill Hicks talks about pornography providing or giving sexual thought with no artistic merit. Yet he raises the argument that commercials are exactly that.
Yeah,
he's right. Well, he was right. Rest in peace.
Have you seen the new EB Games commercial?
With the guy with the long neck? Yeah, the alien.
Coffee that?
The guy that was fucking reformed from a Men in Black alien rehabilitation program? Yeah, I saw that.
Coffee that.
Copy that.
You know when somebody's not an actor. Like, you don't have to be a genius to figure it out, but that guy's like... I hate to say this, but the guy looks like he won like a Make-A-Wish Foundation to be on a commercial.
Wow. I can't disagree with that, though. That's the sad thing. Oh, shit. Wow, I falcoed it up a little bit. Hey, Joel, can you check the stream? I don't know if you can load it for like 1 second. I have a picture that you need to see.
All right.
In relation to that commercial. It's a GIF. Okay, check this out.
I got it.
You'll see it in a second.
Right.
While we're doing that, you'll notice that if you watch the commercial again, you'll notice that before the men even approach him, he's holding the copy of the game they want. So.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
You see it?
You know what this fucker reminds me of? He reminds me of that one alien in Star Wars with the long neck. He's in the background all the time.
Oh, that's the Jedi. That makes no sense.
Who's his name? Magubu?
Yeah, Magubu Kontubu. I'm sure it's something stupid like that. Fucking Dexter Jetster. You know what? That character makes no sense because you're using a lightsaber. He could cut his own neck off.
Oh, yeah, but then again, what makes sense in Star Wars anyway? I mean,
it looks cool.
It does make sense, but it's fucking fantasy still. But there is some like breaking elements in science fiction where you just like can't accept stuff. Like, I don't know if this is a good comparison or not, but I always find that like Clockwork Orange. I mean, that's not really a science fiction movie, but
it's close.
I never got it. Is it a post-apocalyptic world or just like
no? It's just a near future.
Yeah, a dystopian kind of way.
Just slightly dystopian, like not completely so, but yeah.
Yeah.
A projection.
You just gotta like, just drop your mind sometimes. I mean, that's subjective too, but if you watch shit like Blade Runner, it's much easier to like just totally immerse yourself in it because it's like a gorgeous movie.
Oh yeah.
But then you have shit like V for Vendetta.
Yeah.
Because I think that's an okay movie. It gets a lot of flack because it started the whole, Anonymous Legion thing.
Sure, yeah.
But
I still love that movie. I think it's a great... I saw it in the theater when it first came out, and actually, I thought it was great. I still like it. I just don't think it's the best movie ever made.
Yeah.
Or anything like that.
I was a little confused. I never understood. Is V like, he was like a carrier for like an antibiotics for this disease, or like
No, he's just a burn victim.
All I really remember about that movie is him like making waffles or something like that.
Yeah, Eggy in a basket. That was Natalie Portman shaving her head. Fucking Hugo Weaving, one of my favorite actors.
Yeah.
Agent Smith, Elrond.
Yeah, he's kind of like a modern, ironically, Lord of the Rings, but he's kind of like a Christopher Lee, Fucker's been everything. He's been
he's been in a lot of stuff. All he needs to do is Star Wars now, really.
Yeah.
And he's like Andy Serkis is doing Star Wars. Gollum. He's gonna be in Star Wars. He's in fucking The Hobbit. He's in Avengers: Age of Ultron.
Oh, nice, clocked it in.
So yeah, I mean, but Hugo, I would like to see in more movies because he was in the new Hobbit as Elrond again, and he was in, I think, one of the best scenes of the movie. And I was like, this guy's amazing. I love him. What were we talking about?
The new Hobbit is coming out or something.
What you doing there, Shulk? Oh.
Wait, no. I was so shocked by that I pressed pause by instinct. I was just like, pause this shit.
Oh, sorry, dude.
Oh, Jesus. But, man, sometimes when, what is that guy that plays house? What is his name again? You know what I'm talking about, though.
Yeah, Hugh Laurie.
Yeah, they have this, when they have a, their natural speaking voice is an accent, British accent. And then you've seen all the movies where they talk American. And you're like, are they hamming it up in an interview to sound smart, but are they really British? Because, Hugo Weaving, he is, I think he's British, yeah?
Yeah, he's British. He's British.
Yeah. And you get this, like, false impression that they're American and,
Like Christian Bale was doing that for the Batman press, press things because he didn't want to confuse... Oh, jeez, I almost killed myself. He didn't want to confuse audiences. That was his explanation.
Damn it.
Nice try, though. You really, if I didn't use that move, you would have got me with that. Oh!
You know what? Fucking jinxed it, Vinny. What is this, like, giant colon in the background?
That's how I got my name. That's grown out of an asshole, Joel.
Wow.
Yeah.
I really thought we could avoid going from, like, fucking trees to, like, talking about intellectual shit, but...
I like the movie and art conversation. That was fun. What were we talking about before, V for Vendetta?
It's word salad. It's fucking mouth diarrhea.
V for Vendetta. I went to a taco truck in Brooklyn the other day. Yeah, because I was, like, bowling. And anyway, the guy wrote my name down as Vinny, even though I said Vinny. So then they called my name to get my tacos, and it was Vinny. I was like, I like these people. These are nice people. I always wanted to be Vinny.
I had this conversation about Rev, and, again, I am very interested in...
Mash buttons, quickly. Oh, okay.
Like that?
There, yeah, you gotta just get rid of Nabbit.
Shit, now this is getting tight.
Oh!
Yeah! Yeah, it feels so good.
I had some ending lag from one of my moves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure.
You bastard.
Why is it that small things in life get you... Like, I can watch a movie and feel nothing, but just getting a Falcon Punch in is, like, the highlight of the year.
I don't know either, but you know what? That for me, that's what makes life worth living. Yeah. Falcon Punches and various other things that are hard to do, but so satisfying when you pull them off.
Oh, yeah. I'm actually gonna do the map we were talking about earlier, the Star Wars, the Star Fox.
All right, I'll do it too. Fuck it, let's do it.
How do you feel about the new thing, by the way? I'm sure you've talked about it, but I'm sure you missed it.
I'm excited.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not like super excited, but I am. There's a little tingle in me that feels like this will be a good Star Wars movie.
Yeah,
because it's JJ can direct. He knows what he's doing as a director. It's just a matter of, is the script good? And I think, if the script is good, it's going to be a great movie. It already looks good. We know it looks good. It's not fucking Naboo and Gungas. So.
You know what I want?
What?
Dexter
Chester?
Kinda. That black guy from the EB commercial? I want that guy to play the black stormtrooper.
Oh, yes.
I want his head to pop up and that's when
Copy that.
Copy that.
Okay, anyone here really skilled with video editing? Can you take the black guy from the EB Games commercial with the long neck? then take a look at the Star Wars teaser, and when he pops up, when Finn pops up, maybe you could just like have that instead. I don't know. That might be a difficult thing to achieve, but I know someone here's got to be like a genius.
A lot of things are difficult, but that's why you do them.
If you do that, I guarantee you that video will get at least 10 views, and all 5 of them will be from Joel and I, 5 each.
On the web zone.
Email me. Plinkett did a little perspective about the trailer, or did you see that?
I missed it.
I was talking about it.
Speaking about Plinkett, I have to ask, because we don't get pizza rolls in Sweden. What do they taste like?
Oh, they're shit.
Grease and sadness?
Yeah, it's just like shitty Domino's type pizza, just condensed into a little ass package. It's not that good.
I like it when the goo starts coming out.
Like Plinkett, you know, he popularized them with us. He made them sound appealing and fun. I honestly despise pizza rolls.
Plinkett is the one that'll sound appealing and fun when he's like looking up hookers in his dungeon.
Yeah. Hookers, pizza rolls.
That is the poster boy of pizza rolls. So.
Oh, what have I done? Just killed myself.
See, again, this is the argument with this map. There's too much shit on it. I mean, it looks gorgeous, but, you know, it's like playing a rave fest light show, you know? You just watch it. You don't really interact with it.
No, you do you remember Poke Floats?
Yeah,
that map?
Yeah.
Some people have said this is like the new Poke Floats.
And nobody likes it either, damn it.
Almost.
Would you count Bowser Jr. as an individual character and Iggy and Roy and all these other guys as like...
Same thing.
Yeah, they're not any statistically different. They're just...
Yeah, they just sound different and look a little different. And I like Iggy because he's green. That's it.
When did they come back? Like the Koopa Kids had this like resurgence.
I know. There's been a popular resurgence. There's been a renaissance, a Koopa Kid renaissance.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like
Christ.
I think. Oh, see, you just got fucked. See, that's what I'm saying about this level. It's cool to look at.
Oh! You fucking jinxed it, Jesus Christ.
Jesus fucking hell.
Well,
I like the Koopa Kids a lot, I have to say. I New Super Mario Brothers, they came back. Mario Kart, they came back. Now they're in Smash. I think they're good.
They make me angry because they fuck. I mean, you shouldn't really be thinking too deeply about Mario, but if there's a Bowser Jr., why does he look different than like Iggy and Roy?
There's actually, I think, canonically, I'm not even kidding here, by the way. There's a thing where the Koopa Kids are actually not Bowser's children.
Where adopted?
I think he's either their uncle or he just adopted them or something. I'm not sure.
He picked them off the street.
They're like little orphan Koopas that look different. I mean, listen, I hated them in the Super Mario Brothers 3 cartoon because they all had a song and dance number. Oh, it was like, here's 10 minutes of an episode, and now here's one of the Koopa Kids singing like this. Ugh. So bad. Other than that, I love them. I think they're adorable little rascals.
Well, wasn't it Toad that had like his own song, I think?
Which one?
No, I don't know. That was like the Mario 1 and 2, like the combined package of the first show. I think that's when they started doing the song numbers.
The Mario 3 show was when they did song and dance.
Oh, that was it. I think they hit the fucking rock bottom at World, though, because like you don't have to be an animation expert or like a, you know, animation fan or use your brain, but that show looks awful. It's just every frame of that looks like a car accident.
It's bad. The animation's bad. The plot lines are bad. There's also, I believe, a song and dance number in that show. But surprisingly, there was a few episodes that I actually kind of thought were funny. I think there was a wrestling episode that I liked, but I don't remember. It's been a while.
I don't know why, but seeing all this like YouTube poop garbage, but the Mama Luigi one, I hold this like weird nostalgia for it, even though I've never like really connected with the show.
Yeah, I mean, I never connected with the show either. That was my least favorite of all the Mario
I connected
stuff.
it on an emotional level. That's my spirit animal.
It's a football! You know, that, Mama Luigi. Oh. Those were the two most famous ones, I think. Was there another one?
I think there's one with Christmas. Yeah, there's actually that Christmas episode, right? I think.
I don't remember.
Yeah, but Mario's like in a Santa hat, and yeah, that's all I remember. But basically, the show had a bunch of episodes. The one thing I do remember, Magic Koopa was called Wizardheimer, right?
No, I don't remember that. Wow, how'd they arrive at that one?
I don't know, it was like some weird translation.
Und this is Wizardheimer, and you will listen to Wizardheimer, or you go into the Koopa Shell oven.
Okay.
Oh, that's a one-way ticket to hell right there.
Ashfiken.
It's a Ashvik man.
It's Ashvik. Hans.
I watched You know what movie I watched? I watched Bruno.
That movie is fun, but it's one of those movies where you're like, ha 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 ha. Like it's this half cringe, half laugh.
It is, yeah. It's like secondhand embarrassment. The movie.
Yeah.
I watched it. There's a scene where there's a penis doing a helicopter.
Oh yeah,
and then it zooms into the dick hole. And I'm just thinking to myself, why am I laughing at this at 30? And then I thought, Sacha Baron Cohen is probably like 40. Why is he making movies like this? And I don't know. I enjoyed it. It's pretty good.
You know, honestly, even when we were jokingly saying that you know, you are older than I am, but you know, I am definitely not a little juvenile sport anymore. But no. Still, I'm a grown man, and when people say that, you know, why are we still laughing about juvenile things? Well, if you stop, then that's kind of like losing your entire character.
Yes, I agree with that 100%. I think whatever makes you laugh in this life, whatever makes you happy, whatever makes you smile and laugh, is fucking worth $100 million. Because life is short, and if you can't laugh at dumb things, then you're kind of missing the point. You know what? I'm gonna laugh at a helicoptered penis in a Bruno movie. It makes me laugh and happy, so why not?
As long as you don't make an art statement about it. Just don't shove SpaghettiOs in your vagina, Vinny. Oh, damn it!
Joel. Oh, fucking goddamn it. Spaghettis. I won't put the spaghettis.
Have you ever had SpaghettiOs?
No, I still to this day have not.
I have not either. I don't even think we got them this weekend, but what
Joel, I'm going to Costco after we're done playing this. I'm going to buy an industrial amount of SpaghettiOs. I'm going to put them in a bathtub, jump in there with scuba gear, film a video, and put it on YouTube and call it art. All right? You willing to invest in this?
I not only will I invest in it, I will gladly do the prequel where I'll oil up the SpaghettiOs individually.
Oh.
I have no idea what that means.
Hey, that's great.
Yeah.
That's good. Let's oil it up.
Yep.
Speaking of prequels, did you see The Hobbit or no?
I have not seen The Hobbit yet, but I've seen snippets of it, and you know, I hate to say this because this is a terrible thing because this pisses me off of people when they haven't seen a movie and they go on movie reviews alone, but half in the bag kind of scared me off a little bit from that.
You talking about you didn't want to see the movie after Half in the Bag?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know how you feel because Half in the Bag has deterred me from seeing some movies as well. Quite a few actually, because I trust them. You know, they feel like a couple of friends that you can trust. But I don't know. I kind of like The Hobbit.
It's not a bad movie.
You are a Lord of the Rings fan, though, right?
I am a casual one. Like
okay.
The difference between like a Trekkie and somebody that likes Star Trek. You know, a Trekkie is somebody that just lost touch with reality.
So, I mean, yeah, we're obviously both into Star Trek, but I don't think either of us really are on that level.
No, when you start to like speak fluent Klingon, it's like time to reevaluate your life.
When you get married in Klingon, that's another story too. Yeah, you don't want to do that. But like we know, I think when it comes to Star Trek, like Lord of the Rings, I'm a big fan of. A little more than casual. Star Trek, I'm a little bit less than fanatic.
Yeah.
Because I really, really love that.
You wanna know something that just when I say to other people, they look at me like I'm from fucking planet Slordlawn, but I sleep to the Next Generation engine sound.
Oh no, that's fantastic.
I put it on.
That is a calming fucking sound.
Yeah, I fucking put it on and I sleep like a goddamn baby.
What, do you go to YouTube and you type in 10 hours of the...
Yeah, it's like 24 hours actually. And you fucking sleep with that. It works.
Well, that's just me. Like, I sleep with white noise every night. Whether it's an air conditioner or a humidifier or an ionizer, like a fan.
When I don't have constant noise in my ears when I'm relaxing, I get like... I don't know, I get like unsettled. Like I need some sort of like interference in my auditory channels.
Some people sleep with the TV on exclusively.
I do that too, actually.
You know, well, you live alone as well. I kind of live alone. You know, it's like, as far as things are for me, it's like, yeah, I'm more or less on my own. But like, I still hear people moving around upstairs. You know, I can hear the neighborhood. Thing is, that wakes me up. So I put on white noise and I sleep 10 times better. I can't sleep with the TV on because I end up waking up and I try to watch the episode and then I'm like, oh fuck, well now I'm not sleeping anymore.
Yeah.
But I also don't have cable, so for me the closest thing would be to sleep with Netflix on.
I've actually, you know, it's a joke like, why do I pay for cable? But I've seriously considered, why do I pay for cable? Like, I literally, everything that you want to watch on TV, like YouTube has replaced it entirely.
Yeah.
And if you want to get something...
Or Netflix.
Yeah, there's just... Like, if there's anything on TV that's remotely interesting, it's like, it's so rare that the whole cost of it is like, it's bullshit.
I know. You know, some people really only do it for sports.
Yeah.
Like, they like the sports packages because you can't get that anywhere else. But at the moment, cable's really not doing that great. It's not looking so hot for cable. You know, HBO's doing a thing with launching with Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Where you can fucking just watch whatever HBO you want online, I think.
Mm-hmm.
You know, oh.
You gotta be kidding. You gotta be fucking joking.
But yeah, there's all these services, and Netflix has proven that not only is it viable, but it's fucking lucrative. So yeah, cable, I don't think it's worth it much longer.
No.
It's good for white noise.
Mm-hmm.
But once that's over with, then yeah, you probably...
You're gonna laugh at me, but we both talk about this, but gray aliens and abductions and shit like that, I heard this, like, thing, this was a very long time ago, but if you have a TV on, apparently that, like, you know, makes the aliens, like, too aware that there's electronic stuff around, so they don't fuck with you as much. So when I was younger, I thought, you know what, I'm gonna put the TV on. They don't want to probe me tonight.
So it just stuck with you then.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch the X-Files or no?
Yeah, I've watched a ton of fucking X-Files.
A lot of good alien stuff in that.
Yeah. Did you watch the last movie they did?
No. I'm working my way through the show, and then I'm gonna watch the movies.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to. I'm almost done with season 2, and I'm loving it. It's really great. Because we both like the aliens, the Fonzies, as I now call them, and I feel like X-Files did them almost better than anything else I've seen so far. So.
There's one show that fucking what is this called? What's it called? David Duchovny.
David Duchovny?
Yeah,
the actor.
Duchovny.
Duchovny.
It's like the Russian. Oh, David Duchovny. The X-Files.
Bababuski. Howard Stern's penis. Bababuski.
The bootleg X-Files. The Z-Files.
Yeah.
Anyway. He's kind of like a weird sex pervert in real life. Do you know that?
Good for him.
He
knows what makes him happy.
Yeah, I guess so.
No, but really, what's up with that?
He did this like thing where he wrote himself into like a sex clinic. We couldn't masturbate for a day, and then like try to like hang himself. This is fucking weird.
Oh my god, what a shame.
Yeah. Which, yeah, again, when you think about shit like that, like I can't watch the X-Files without thinking like Duchovny is gonna, you know, snap.
He's gonna strangle his Dujovsky. I don't, when I give the guy credit because he's such a talented dude.
Yeah.
Like I don't like everyone that we like look up to has some kind of character flaw.
Yeah.
We have our character flaws. Everyone does. And when I hear about, like, for example, Duchovsky. God damn it, Joel. When I hear about something like that, it doesn't really throw me off too much because the quality of the acting is just it's good.
I don't want to bring religion into this, but I think the worst case scenario with shit like that is like Tom Cruise and Scientology.
I know.
Like,
that one's pretty bad.
Like, you can believe whatever you want. It's fine. It's a free world. But Scientology for me is like a little too wacky. And like when I watch him act in a movie, I think like, my God, this guy thinks that Lord Zeno flies around in a giant jet plane in the space.
Sure. But it's a little off-putting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did you see Edge of Tomorrow?
I've heard that is oddly great. Like,
amazing.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise doesn't really make the movie good. It's such a good movie on its own, but he does such a serviceable job with it that the movie is fantastic. He really is a good actor. Like, he's not a bad actor. Sometimes he's a little overacty, and he runs a lot.
You know what? I hate to make this comparison, but really, Tom Cruise is like the electronic arts of actors. It's like, if you want a bland actor that can still deliver, Tom Cruise is like the man.
Yeah, kinda. I mean, but he does, like, one thing he does is egocentric people really well.
Yeah.
Like, did you ever see Tropic Thunder? He played the fucking Les Grossman, the producer,
I don't know
with the big arms. Anyway, he played this character so perfectly, and it almost made you like the guy again.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's kind of like that.
Minority Report?
He was good in that. It wasn't anything amazing, but yeah, he was good. But yeah, like knowing he's a Scientologist definitely throws me off too. Like when I listen to Beck music, I'm unapologetically a huge Beck fan. I think he's fantastic. But sometimes when I listen to his lyrics, I think to myself, like, are these the result of Scientology? And I keep digging into his lyrics to find anything weird or like off-putting. But I can't really find anything.
Listen, I don't really, Beck's not really my scene, but I know the musics. I know generally, I have a basic insight into pretty much every band that's of relevance. When Beck was like really big in the 90s, like there was a huge like Beck sound, like intentionally sounding a little bit off key.
Sure.
Yeah.
Or like weird instruments.
Have you ever heard there's an anime called Berserk?
No.
It's just intro where they're trying to sound like Beck. You know that Bramon Krip, that guy?
Bramon Krip, yeah.
If you want to have a legit version of that, just YouTube Berserk intro. That guitar, like they went for this off-key approach, but it sounds like farts.
Oh.
And they just try to do the Beck thing in Japanese, and I'm sure you guys in chat know what I'm talking about, but the Berserk opening theme sounds the worst. It's just so unapologetically bad.
Yeah, that kind of like, they try sometimes, like, imitators.
Yeah.
It's like all the late 90s new rock that came out, like, post-grunge stuff. It's like the grunge stuff was good, and then all the stuff in the late 90s, I feel was just a copy of a copy. Like, Nirvana was a copy of punk and classic rock together, and then it was like a copy of Nirvana, and now we have just, I don't know what the hell we have now. It's just...
Yeah, the thing, too, with music, it's like, in reality, Black Sabbath were all like the riffs, and it's just like reverse, sped up, and, Led Zeppelin did too. And, like, they lay the foundations, and, like, you can only go so far before you, like, regurgitate the same garbage. But...
True. But I have a philosophy about that, just on a side note, about riffs.
Yeah.
I feel like riffs are the only real thing that could be completely new. Like, every chord change has probably been done. Instrumentation is very similar. You'll find a song that sounds like another song easily. But if you come up with a truly unique riff, that's your own.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's something that's a little bit hard to come up with, though. I mean, sure, you're going to make a riff, and it's going to be like, okay, is this a Zeppelin riff or a Sabbath-sounding riff?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you can still find something and call it your own, I feel.
Yeah.
If you're good. But that's my rant. Sorry. What were you saying?
I don't know, but I just got reminded that... Did you know that the Turtles had their own, like, band in the 90s?
The Ninja Turtles?
Yeah.
Or, like, the band The Turtles?
No. The Ninja Turtles.
Okay, before we go to the Ninja Turtles, let me give you trivia. The Turtles were a band from the 60s. Do you know what song they did?
No idea.
Hint, it's relevant to Smash Brothers.
They weren't like the Ukrainian monkeys. That's what I feel like they were.
No. Do you remember the commercial for Smash Brothers for 64?
Oh, the
Imagine me and you.
Yeah.
That's the Turtles, yeah.
Oh, really?
What? No, the Ninja Turtles had a band.
Yeah.
What was like Pizza Fun Time Party Band?
It was. I think they were like rapping about Jesus or something like that. Like it sounded like Mr. Rock at least. But oh my god, it was called Coming Out of Their Shells Tour, and which again sounds like
Kiss without makeup.
I will say this though, Kiss without the makeup, at least they fucking they made something out of their 90s career. I actually remember, I was really young, but I remember the MTV Awards with like Tupac announcing that Kiss was back.
I don't remember that. I never saw
fucking
that
weird.
clip.
It was fucking weird because like of all people, like Tupac's announcing it.
I think Paul Stanley was on Joe Rogan recently, and he was talking about how he thinks it was a mistake that they took the makeup off. What do you think? Were you a Kiss fan?
I've always, again, with like Star Trek and everything, I like them. I like them. I think they have a lot of good songs and a discography full of bullshit too. But you know, I think Kiss, well, on their first album at least, is like the magnum opus. But
or the live album.
Yeah, fucking
that was pretty good
too. But what is that when they had their fucking makeup Animalize or something like that? No, is that it?
I don't know.
Yeah, but
Alive 2 was the name of I believe the popular live one.
I will say this though, if there's any band that is like literally Frankenstein at this point, I mean you can make the fucking thing with like the Rolling Stones with like Mick Jagger and everything, but
you got at least 3 members with the Stones that are original, and that's pretty good.
Yeah, but Kiss, it's like it's zombies. It's like, you know, they always wanted to like I think it was Gene Simmons that said he wants to replace himself eventually. Like every band member now is gonna wear the makeup, but they're gonna like replace them with actors.
That's I mean, business-wise, that's a good idea because
Can
they
we
can
stop?
go
Can we
forever.
stop for a second?
Sure.
We were talking about music so intensely that I forgot what your me was.
You didn't see that I was playing as Hitler, did you?
The only thing I saw was the big music discussion. I didn't even feel the Hitler. Go over here.
Hey, we both saved each other.
I was saved by Hitler.
That's right. Lyle has a good Hitler. I gotta get his. Maybe you can give me the QR code. But anyway, yeah, the thing with Kiss is they got 2 original members. They're eventually going to possibly be no original members. But did you know that the Smashing Pumpkins is just Billy Corgan?
I don't know.
Just one guy. And he reformed the band and called it the Smashing Pumpkins. Douche. That's like Led Zeppelin with John Paul Jones, the bassist, and that's it. It's like, well, come on.
Well, I mean, the situation can be so unique. It's not like what happened with Pink Floyd. You know, it's...
Floyd has got a very interesting history.
Yeah, they, I mean, by the way, have you heard the new album?
I still haven't listened to it because I want to get a little bit lit before I do. Yeah. And I'm picky with when I choose to do that. So, one day. I have it. I just haven't listened to it yet. Yeah. It's going to be a special occasion, man.
I will say the Division Bell is fucking underrated.
Oh, yeah.
I think
David Gilmour's the man.
Yes. Like, listen, as a metal enthusiast, like, I don't really give a shit about shredding. Like, the solo of the time is like, you know the solo in your head. Like, you can hear it. Like, yeah, sure, Slayer solos have their, you know, tenacity and everything, but I mean, fucking Gilmour is, you know, if you want to make a solo, fucking, he's the man.
Yeah. He's the dude to listen to, you know. He's
nice.
He's one of the best. Now, with Floyd, just on a side note about history, the weird thing about Floyd, for anyone that doesn't know, condensed version, it was a band with 3 guys and a guy called Syd Barrett, so 4 guys total. Syd Barrett was the lead singer, the guitarist, the songwriter. He was the one that propelled the band into its early fame, and he was the one that everyone said was, like, talented. He went crazy. He did a lot of acid. People fed him acid because they liked him when he was high. And he actually legit went crazy, and the other band members replaced him with their old friend from Cambridge, I think it was, David Gilmour. David Gilmour was a friend of Syd Barrett, and he taught him how to play guitar, actually. So then, David Gilmour and Pink Floyd went on to become even more successful than Syd Barrett and Pink Floyd. Is it still Pink Floyd? Good question.
You got a star or something? Hang on.
I don't know what this is, actually. I can't figure this out.
It's just Hitler himself.
I think it's just, because we got custom movesets on. This is like a weird custom thing that I have on.
I see.
Anyway, so then,
you're kidding me.
Just long story short, after a while, after the Dark Side of the Moon, after The Wall, after the final cut, Roger Waters left the band, who led the band lyrically and half musically. But he was the one that came up with The Wall and Dark Side. He was the singer, or a singer, and then David Gilmour took over the band. So the band went from Syd Barrett to Roger Waters to David Gilmour. And some people don't even know what Pink Floyd is anymore. And that's one of those bands that have one of those stories that's just endlessly fascinating to me. How they could remain successful under the helm of 3 different people.
How do you feel about Syd Barrett in general? Like, I know a lot of like Pink Floyd purists that say like Syd Barrett era was like the best one, but I will say this.
Oh no.
Pink Floyd's first album is like it sounds like it really does sound like LSD.
Sergeant Pepper, a little bit. It's got a little. It's weird. It sounds like LSD.
Lyrically, I will say this: if you have a song about like a gnome and a bike, literally that's the first album's lyrical content. It's about riding a bike and
space too.
Yeah.
I love that album.
Yeah. And you compare something to like Time later on, it's just like this is a high contrast.
It's really different. I'm not a purist, but I do really enjoy Syd Barrett. I think he was a genius. And listen to that music under the influence of some marijuana leaves, as I did when I was younger. And I will say that it is a trip. Damn it. Sorry. Sometimes I love all versions of Pink Floyd. My favorite, however, is Dark Side to the Wall. In between there, those 4 albums, even Metal, the album Metal. So like 5 albums I consider to be amazing. But I love Syd Barrett, and it's sad what happened to him. And I listen to his solo albums, which are just fucking messes. But even for messes, they're pretty good. The spark is there, you know.
We're gonna go with the meat.
I'm not condoning the use of marijuana leaves, by the way, unless you're in one of the states that makes it legal, in which case, have at it. You know, we live in a weird country in America. Some states have legal pot leaves.
What was it like? I think it's California that like everybody can like rip a bong up on the street.
I think it's Washington and Colorado. California is legal medically.
Okay.
And I forget what other states. Only a few more. Is that okay? Because I want to get going at Costco before they close.
Absolutely, yeah. I gotta end the video anyway. So.
Oh yeah. This was really fucking fun though. By the way.
Yeah. You know, just talking about like tree wieners and Kiss and what was it, David Dujovsky?
Yeah, David Dujovsky. And his sex addiction to trees.
See, the problem with playing with the Mii is that I barely know my own movesets.
That Mii, the fighter Mii, is really good. You're gonna do fine.
Is that gonna be really dangerous if I don't know what else to do?
I'll let you figure out your moves first if you want. Just
did you know that Pac-Man has a new like animated show for kids?
What do you mean?
He has his. They made him with like Disney eyes. And it's awful. And one of the things that Pac-Man does in the show, he becomes a meme.
What do you mean he becomes a meme?
I don't know why, but it's something I saw on the internet. Chronologically in the show, he becomes like popular on the internet or something like that, and he literally goes, "Oh man, I'm a meme."
Oh no.
Oh no. Yeah, but
what have they done to Pac-Man? Why has Namco fucked up Pac-Man so much?
I don't know, but
like even the recent design.
Oh, Jesus. Nice work.
That sucked.
Damn it. Is it true that if you hog a ledge, people can't get on it?
No, that was an old one. If you hog a ledge this time around, someone else will just get onto it. Do you see this grab that Pac-Man has?
Yeah.
Do you see how? Can you just stand still for a second?
Sure.
I want to show you how bad this grab is. All right, no. Sorry. You can hit me.
Don't munch my ass.
His grab has a lot less range than it looks like, and it's got a lot of delay. I think it's one of the worst grabs in the game. That's just me.
Now you defended Olimar, but when I played him, I haven't played a lot of Smash, obviously, but man, Olimar was like awful. I couldn't get a feel for him.
Yeah, Mike feels the same way about that, but he also Rexes him too, so I don't know. It's hard to say.
Waka waka. Who owns fucking Pac-Man anyway?
Namco.
Yeah, holy shit, they make Tekken too.
Yeah, but I mean, they shouldn't. Have you seen what he looks like lately? He's a fucking abomination.
Well, as evidenced by,
obviously.
Is that what's popular with the kids these days? The May-Mays?
Sadly, yes.
Jesus.
It's bad. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Alright, who's the worst character?
In the game?
Yeah.
I think the tier lists list me Sword Fighter as the worst.
Where's he
But
been?
me personally, I have no idea. I couldn't tell you because I think everyone has their strengths.
I gotta be honest. I mean, you play a lot of Pit, I think. What's the difference between Dark Pit and Pit?
I'll use Dark Pit now. He's a little bit... I don't know. Anyone know? His right and left B moves are a little different than Pit. And that's all I can think of. I think there's something he's a little slower, maybe. He's got, like, slightly different damage ratios. I don't fucking know. I don't hate him. I just don't... You know, I don't see the point. I mean, I get it. They wanted to fill a character slot. But it's not that great.
I will say this, though. I know you like Fire Emblem, but for me personally, I've never played it, and there's a lot of Fire Emblem characters that I don't understand. All right. Now I've seen on the net people say that if you're losing, pick Little Mac and you'll be winning. I don't know if that's true. Seems kind of bad.
Don't do that move near an edge.
What's that?
Don't do that one near an edge.
This one?
Yeah, don't do that near an edge. You'll kill yourself.
Well, I shouldn't be doing it near an edge. Isn't your character like Edgelord?
Oh, god damn it. The Fire Emblem... I love Fire Emblem Awakening.
Jesus Christ, Little Mac sucks.
Like, Lucina and Robin are nice to have, but I never played the ones with Marth in them.
Okay, how do I do the KO move?
You have to get right next to someone and press the B button. Just neutral B. But if you miss... if you miss it, then it's gone.
Oh, I see. Through it. So I get it. I see the trade-off. He's powerful on like platforms, but he sucks in the air.
Yes.
Sort of like a vacuum cleaner.
Like a vacuum. I really, I try playing as Little Mac. He's good. I do like Little Mac. I think he's an interesting character, and he's a good addition to the game. Not my style, though.
You know who I've never seen being played? Sheik. Is Sheik bad?
Sheik is amazing.
Oh, yeah?
My friend Kevin uses Sheik.
Okay.
He's fucking unstoppable with her. It's insane. Seriously, I can't win against his Sheik.
That's the worst ever. When you have people that are so good at the game, you're just like, why play? There's no like purpose.
I get frustrated sometimes. Yeah, because you feel like with now I'm better at the game, but when I played Brawl, it was a hard experience. My friends would just wipe the floor with me.
I never had a Wii, so I entirely skipped out on that stuff. But apparently, Brawl was too quote-unquote floaty. What's with that?
No, it wasn't that floaty. It was a little bit floaty. It was like it wasn't as fast as Melee.
Ah!
That move, man. Yeah, I mean, some people really turned off by Brawl. I hated the tripping mechanic. There was a mechanic in it that if you would randomly trip from time to time.
Oh man, that's great.
This game feels a little faster than Brawl, and I like it better, but Brawl was still fun. Like I said, the problem is I had friends that just made me not want to play it ever, so...
Like, listen, I know a lot of people are really good at Smash, but I feel like competitive Smash is kind of a joke. Because this game is like the ultimate fun game. And I know that sounds weird, but...
No, you're right.
I can't, like, see myself spending time to, like, be really good at this. It's just like a one-off thing when you're, like, want to spend some time. Like, with Tekken, it's like, Tekken isn't fun. Tekken is something you do because, like, you want to show your e-cock in front of people, but...
No, this is similar, believe it or not. It's different than that in that sense, like, the moves are all pretty much... Like, once you know how to do moves for one character, you have to learn the specifics of other characters, but you don't have to memorize A, B, B, down, down, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
With this game, though, it's technique, and it's about mind games. It's about tricking your opponent and making them think you're going to do one thing and then do something else, I feel.
Well, that's true with Tekken too, but I mean, we're really, like, comparing something that really shouldn't be compared.
No, it's apples and oranges. Yeah. But I do like getting better. Use left B for this. Okay, trick with Little Mac. If you're really high up in the air, if you use your side B to get back on the ledge, it could help. Because that gives you like a little extra distance. Anyway, no, I found myself getting oddly competitive with this game when I do 1v1s in online mode.
Yeah,
and it's a lot of fun.
I mean, I'm talking like, yeah, you can get good at this, but I mean like people who go to like across the world for it.
Well, Marissa does Smash 64 tourneys.
Yeah,
she's fucking good at them.
Yeah, but I mean more like, I know some people have, like, say you're the best Smash player in the world, like you have to sink in so many hours into this, like, really be on the elite in terms of skill. Like, I can't see myself really taking this to that serious degree. I don't know.
I can't see myself either, so I'm with you on that, because that's a little much. Yeah. And it's got to be a soul-crushing experience to go up against pros. Like, you develop your skills, and then you find out, like, whatever move you do, you're fucked.
Yeah.
No thanks.
I will say that, did you hear about the Tekken stuff, by the way?
I haven't, actually.
Tekken 7's looking pretty good, but the developer's like he's sort of a narcissistic, mad Frankenstein at this point. He made this character that looks like, you know, the Ugus and the Sugoi. There's this cat girl who, I mean, yeah, Tekken has a lot of silly shit. Like, it has a bear fighting, it has like a kangaroo and stuff like that. But this character is like a joke character, and like this is what the Tekken fans were anticipating for years. And now people are like, all right, this character is kind of shit. So what he did, he went on Twitter and said, all right, listen, you Americans, you don't get this character. You get a bald space marine instead.
Are you serious?
No, he went out of his way to like declare that Americans, you get a bald MMA fighter, and that's literally what he proclaimed. You're not getting this character. It'll be DLC, maybe, I don't know. But my point being, you guys don't deserve this character. You fucking get, you know, bald McSpace huge ham face.
Oh my god.
You know.
Yeah, I'm reading the article now. Tekken producer threatens to yank new J-pop fighter after nasty reaction. I see it. Yeah, there's the lucky Chloe. Yeah. She's got cat. Oh, god. Yeah, but the thing is, is there such a thing as going too far in one direction and then going too far in the other direction? We're going from cat paw Ugu girl in a tutu to a bald space marine. Couldn't there be like a middle ground?
You know, wouldn't it be so great if characters were restricted by country? Say you meet somebody from Japan and it's always Ugu shit, but in America it's like, you know, it's nipples McFuck huge.
Right, nipples McFuck huge. It's my favorite character.
It's like, you know, it's an American, or like the Europeans will be, I don't know, use some Renaissance like French man with like a striped shirt. I don't know. You know, it's like your country becomes your character. I want to see that happen.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool, actually. Like, did you ever see that anime clip? It was like I said, I'm not really a big anime person, but there's a thing on YouTube of this one show. It has an American guy. Hey, motherfuckers!
Yeah.
It's like Johnny Americanzo, and he's like, you know, fireworks and hot dogs. Like, what if that was every character? Because America's so stereotypically like that.
Yeah. Like,
what if that is who we got? I'm gonna show that clip, actually. Anyway, I'm gonna show the art. You did pretty well, Joel. Not too bad. You just got the game.
Yeah, I did surprisingly better than I thought. Now, I don't know if that says anything about your skill level or mine, but I think it's this. Neither one of us are like really pro at this game, but you know, we're not shit.
Yeah.
So, but this was really fun. I really enjoyed the talking, shooting to shit, and just like you know, falling to my death 15 times. But
well, listen, like I said, I had a good time. Maybe if Hootie gets his internet sorted, we could do a 3.
We should definitely do some sort of like threesome.
Could do a menage a trois if you want, but the problem is, again, Hootie's internet. It's not so great, so we have to figure out if he gets that fixed. I'm all for it.
Yeah.
But until then, yeah, this was awesome. I'm gonna go check out this video and then show the art.
All right.
And take it easy, man. Good luck with your video.
All right, sounds good.
All right.
And by the way, I don't know if this is the appropriate place to say this, but I'll be taking a vacation. I'm actually tomorrow. I'm going down to Sun and Sweden to celebrate Christmas, so I'll be going for maybe a week or two. But yeah, if I don't see you guys until then Merry Crimbus and Happy New Year.
Okay. Well, enjoy your vacation. Merry Christmas. I will keep the folks busy until you come back. I'll take good care of everything.
All right.
But yeah, enjoy yourself and right. Merry Christmas, Joel.
Yeah. Take care.
All right. See you.
See ya.
All right. So this is the video that I was talking about. Like, this is what I think of when I think about how other countries might perceive Americans.
Hey, fucking cowboy, fucking cowgirl, how the fuck are you doing? So tell me, are you kids on your fucking way home from school or something like that? Fuck, why don't you two buy a fucking hot dog from me, Mr. Kohei? Come on, baby, don't be cruel, you fucking cowboy. Tell you what, I'll give you the king special with a ton of fucking ketchup and fucking mustard to go with those fucking hot dogs and sell you the pair of them for 500 fucking yen. How do you like those bargains, baby? Oh, fuck you very much. Hey, are you lonesome tonight, you fucking cheer fucking girls? Fucking hot dogs for sale, fuck yeah.
That face. Yeah, that is, like I said, I don't really watch a lot of anime, but that, every time I watch it, it just fucking makes me laugh so much. And you know what? I find myself, I curse a lot. I say fucking a lot. So in some ways, I am that. I don't know, man. All right. Fucking hot dogs. All right. Let's check out the art from Purple Hive. Here's a Vinesauce clay figure. Holy shit. And Purple Hive put the figure outside so it would fit in its natural habitat. Wow. Purple Hive, your clay stuff is fantastic. From Purple Hive again, here's Eve from Binding of Isaac. Very nice. This isn't from my stream, but from Woe262. Well, I guess it's kind of from, yeah, he put me and Joel in the same category here. So I guess that works. This is actually a 3D render from Woe262. This is the same guy that did this, you know, the 3D render of that, of course, and all this stuff, you know, that's actually for sale, that we're doing a thing with Shapeways. Anyway, pointless. Long story short, this is absolutely stunning. Whoa. Like, you're really super talented, and I love your renders. And yeah, I don't know what to say. I mean, if it wasn't such a complex thing, I would say let's print it, but I don't think that's going to be possible. You know, Murph makes me think a little bit of, you know what I'm thinking about, right? Space. Here's another one from Woe262. I love the helmet too, by the way. The V, the vaguely vine-sauced out V helmet. I don't know really what to say, except I got one for you. Desktop background. The dimensions are a little bit off on the one with the 3 astronauts. Whoa, if you could either make one, maybe like turn this into a desktop background somehow, I would consider using that. I already have space from Naz as my desktop background, but I'm sure people would love this as a background. And I'm sure you can just extend it a bit somehow with space or something. But yeah, definitely, man, do that. I would love to see it. And thank you again for that. From Gutsy Man, Gutseh. It was already made. Oh, okay. Someone said this was already done, but he made the GIF like a minute ago. All right, fair enough. But it's it's pretty much exactly what I wanted to see. From Big Stash 1301. Some of this stuff is like just like it's a little bit low effort, but I'll show it anyway. From Purple Hive, copy that. Oh God. All right. Maybe it's a good time to show you guys this commercial. So this is a commercial for EB Games, which I didn't know still existed. It still does. And some are considering it to be the worst commercial ever made. Obviously, that's taking things a lot further than they should be taken. But let's just say this. It's a fucking awful commercial. Nice editing there.
Whoa, hey guys. Welcome to EB Games.
Call of Duty.
Advanced Warfare. Xbox One.
Copy that.
Copy that.
Save $10 on Call of Duty for Xbox One.
Get new game content first on Xbox Live.
This is game content. Yeah, you need game. Kill things. That's, yeah. Copy that. What a commercial. What that commercial is just so perfect though. From Kirby Derp, Vine Beast. He is just so fun to draw. I mean, how could you not like drawing dragon creatures with fucked up faces? It's like one of the best things in the world. What else? I got a few more. From C, The Battle of a Century. I think it was a good battle. It was a battle of the decade, at the very least. And next time I'll use my me, and maybe I'll get a better Hitler me for the battle. But awesome piece of art there, see? From Paradox Kid. That's like kind of like a snow globe. Right? Was that supposed to be like a snow globe vine shroom? And here's a BRB version. Very nice, Paradox Kid. And just checking one more time. Oh, there's two more things. From Spam It's Fa, Pixel Joel, and from Scribbles Power. Am I in my underwear? All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. I'll probably, this was like a one-off for an early stream. I'll probably be back later. So if you guys want to see potentially some more games later on, like 4 hours, 5 hours from now, no guarantees, but there is a good chance I'll be back. So it's time for me to go now. So I'll see you later. And thanks for watching.